so today I have a pick a card for you. And today we're going to do what shadow work do you need to do? This is going to provide you with areas of concern that you tend to be struggling with, blockages, and it's going to provide you with some guidance. So if you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic intuitive and a spiritual coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every other week. I do want to let you know that I do zodiac reads as well, and I'm trying out pick-a-cards, so let's see how well you all like this. So let's go ahead and get started. So what you're going to want to do is I want you to get focused, and I want you to just tune in to each one of these decks. This is going to be deck 1, deck 2, deck 3, and deck 4. So as you sit there and close your eyes, I want you to take in a nice big deep breath. Allow ourselves to get nice and relaxed. And I want you to tune in with your heart. Which deck is calling to you the most? I want you to go ahead and select the deck. And once again, this is deck 1, deck 2, deck 3, and deck 4. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with deck 1. All right, deck 1, this is going to be your pile. This is what Spirit wants you to know about the shadow work that still needs to be done. So first card up, we have Caution. Okay, this is actually going to represent your solar plexus chakra. I really feel that what this is saying here for you, Spirit Fam, for pile 1 is going to be that you have some things here that maybe you need to sort of slow down. Stop trying to rush things a little bit. I really feel that whatever you are currently feeling in your solar plexus area when it comes to relationships, when it comes to projects, when it comes to anything in particular that is going to cause you to be a little iffy about it, this is actually wanting you to take a little bit of a pause. That's what this is wanting you to do. It's wanting you to take a little bit of a pause. So we're going to go ahead and put that right there. We are going to start next with our tarot cards. So we have the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the Magician, the Ace of Wands, and the 3 of Wands in reversed. All right, pile 1. So what I'm kind of seeing here is that I feel that this Caution really is representing some sort of a relationship. Maybe this is a relationship that is not really going as well. Maybe you yourself are not really celebrating the relationships in your life. I feel that whatever it is, you're overthinking the situation. You're not really taking things into your own hands. You're not really sort of working with what has been provided for you. I do want to sort of point out that I feel that what pile 1 is really what the shadow work that's going to come up here has a lot to do with relationships. Maybe you've been hurt and you've been wounded in the past from a previous relationship. This could have been a partner. This could have been a business partner. This could have been someone within the family, someone that you truly cared about. And I feel that it left you with a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety. It sort of has kept you up at night. I feel that what's coming up, transitioning for you now, is that you're being asked to sort of take control. You're needing to put forth effort in magic into creating things the way that you want them. And I feel that something new is going to be coming in, but it's going to take a little bit of time. I do want to point out here that with these with the 2 3s here, one at each end, I do sort of feel that what this is saying is that you have to have a balance. And maybe you're not feeling like you are in balance when it comes to this particular relationship. So it's going to be important that you find the initial balance in relation to these relationships. So let's see what else we have here. Magic Stream. Okay. This is a very beautiful card. What this truly represents is that you are abundant. You have all of the tools that you need to create your own reality. And I feel that when you can actually dive into how you're really feeling and allow yourself to be true and authentic to you, these relationships will be able to thrive in the way that you want them to. I do also want to point out that Spirit is really telling you here with the Magician that you are the creator of your own destiny. You are the creator of your own magic, and you can actually utilize your solar plexus energy here to really listen to what Spirit is really trying to tell you. I feel that when you tend to overthink things and you don't allow yourself to really face the fears or face the stresses, or you're not acknowledging the information that's coming through, it really prevents you from being able to create the magic that you're truly wanting to create here. You have this desire of something new that you're wanting to bring in. And this could represent relationships, but I feel that you haven't really balanced out your emotions. You haven't really balanced out what you've needed to heal from old previous relationships. And so that's why things sort of feel like they're not moving along as freely as they would like to here, pile one. Down here we have the Rainbow Prince and the Sun Dancer. Okay. The Rainbow Prince here really signifies that this is about compensation, okay? Maybe some of the relationships here that you have sort of been associating yourself with haven't really been balanced. They haven't really been giving to you the way that they should be giving to you. And I feel that that sort of takes from you. So it's almost like it's taking your energy and you're not leaving any for yourself. You're just sort of giving and giving and giving. And what Spirit is really wanting you to do is it's wanting you to preserve your energy. Recognize that your soul tribe is coming, but you have to recognize that your worth, everything that you have to offer these individuals here, pile one, is really about recognizing that you are of value, that you have some great potential to offer here. Here with the Sun Dancers, this is about joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. I really feel that what I feel is needing to transpire here is that change needs to occur. And I feel that maybe this is in reference to the story that you continue to tell yourself when it comes to relationships here, pile one. I feel that when you can actually face the things, the pain, the things that sort of are stealing your energy here and align your chakras, because we do have the Rainbow Prince here and we do see the chakra colors, and your first card up was Caution, which is the solar plexus. So I feel that you guys might actually be empaths. Which means that you don't really know how to harness your own energy and preserve your own energy, because I feel most empaths tend to actually allow other people to steal their joy, and they sort of take on other people's baggage. With the Sun Dancers here, this is really about once you recognize your power, once you recognize that you don't have to own everything, you don't have to take on everything, I feel that you'll be able to rise above and you'll be able to celebrate, and that is when these new relationships will come in. Maybe you need to take some actual time to sit down and truly ask yourself, what kind of relationships are you really looking for here, pile one? Where exactly are you wanting to be fulfilled when it comes to relationships? And I feel that once you identify that, you will be able to better understand and have a lot more clarity about what it is that you are seeking. So here we have the Observer. This is about truly allowing yourself to see the bigger picture. I feel that when it comes to relationships, a lot of times we only see things from a very small, minuscule perspective. The observer is really about truly allowing yourself to see things from a different perspective. Understanding that we are observing, we are not actually absorbing. This is very important for empaths because most empaths will absorb any kind of energy that is around them, and they often struggle with being able to put themselves in a very observer perspective. To observe is truly allowing your intuition to guide you and to see things as they are and not allow your emotions to take control. And so I feel that what Spirit is really wanting you to do here is you're needing to learn to harness your own magic, your own ability as an empath, and recognize that you have the capability to protect yourself and to keep yourself in a very balanced state. We also have blessed. I absolutely love this here for you, pile one, because what this is truly saying is that Spirit wants you to know that you truly are blessed. You have the magic of the angels, of the guides. Spirit itself is blessing you. And I feel that you need to sort of utilize this to see things from a much positive perspective. I feel that, a lot of times when we are in relationships that can be toxic or that are sort of stealing from us in some way, what is transpiring is we don't know how to take our control back. And I feel that Spirit is really wanting you to sort of recognize that you can take control. It's really about recognizing where you need to work. And the shadow work is really about recognizing what are the people, who are the people in your life here, pile one, that are stealing your energy, that are not really appreciating you or valuing you for what you truly are and what you represent or what you bring to the table. I feel that once you do that, I feel that you're going to be rewarded so much more abundantly with the type of relationships that you want. These next few cards are going to be the guidance. And I really am excited. Yes. Okay. So we have awakening and we have leap. So pile one, your advice is that you are currently going through an awakening period right now. The reason these relationships are sort of feel like they're falling apart and you sort of feel like you're very disconnected from these individuals is because you're getting a lot of upgrades. You are sort of awakening to a new way of being. You're being lifted up. And the reason these other relationships aren't really matching in harmony with you is because they're no longer serving you in some form or fashion. You are now rising to a higher calling. And so what you're really wanting to bring in is more relationships that are based around your type of frequency and your type of energy. We also have leap here, and I feel that what Spirit is really wanting you to do is, I feel that what Spirit is saying is when you can take a leap of faith and say, I'm ready to make a change. I'm ready to let go of the things that no longer serve me. I'm ready to walk away from these toxicity and these individuals in my life because I know that I deserve better. I want you to understand that Spirit is really going to guide you and is really going to catch you, right? I feel a lot of times when and this could be pile one, maybe some of you out there really these are old friends that you've had for a very long time, and you're so afraid of letting them go because you're afraid of what they might think of you or what they might say. And what Spirit really wants you to know is that we outgrow certain things. And when we outgrow certain things, that means that it's time for us to just let it be and move on. You're really moving in a very different direction here. And I feel that this is you. You're needing to take a stand for yourself. This leap truly represents that you need to take a stand for yourself here. So pile one, your shadow work that needs to be done is you need to evaluate your relationships. Truly allow yourself to see what kind of relationships you currently have. Are there certain relationships that are keeping you up at night? Are they stealing your energy? Are they not balanced? Are they not fulfilling to you? Recognize that you have the power and the capacity to create your own dream, to create your own magic, to create your own relationships. You get the last say so. It's important that you sort of take a step back. See the relationships for what they really are. Don't allow yourselves to be manipulated or taken in by these relationships, and understand that you will be given a new opportunity with newer relationships that will make you feel more joyful, more abundant. It will actually help you celebrate life, but you're needing to take a leap of faith. Recognize that these relationships are coming up for you to evaluate them because you are awakening to a new version of yourself. So pile 1, this is your message. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you next time with my new message. Namaste, guys. Hi, pile 2. This is your message on what Spirit wants you to know on what shadow work you need to do. So let's go ahead and get started. So right off the bat, we have space. Okay. I really feel that what this is truly representing is that maybe right now things might feel like they're moving kind of slow for you. And I feel that what's really transpiring is that Spirit is wanting you to know that you are being given space right now to sort of evaluate what it is that you're desiring, what it is that you're truly wanting. Maybe what you're truly needing here is you're given a blank space here to be able to create your own dream, your own vision, your own goal, whatever it is that you're truly desiring. Just because this is black, it doesn't mean that it truly represents darkness, but in this instance, it possibly could. This space represents that you have this space within you that needs to be filled. And it's important that you identify what space it is, whether that's in your relationships, whether that's in your material wealth, whether that's in your, finances, or it's in, your career, whatever it might be. Something needs to be filled here. And I feel that you're just needing to connect with that energy. So let's look at the Tarot and see what the Tarot has to offer us here. So we have the King of Wands right off the bat. So this is confident energy with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel that this is representing you actually feeling sort of abundant. Okay, so right off the bat here, pile 2, what I'm seeing is that right now, where you currently are, is you're sort of being put on hold right now. You're sort of being protected, which is why we have the blank space, right? The blank space. I feel that what is transpiring is that, the energy where you've come from a very strong, confident energy where you felt very supported and you felt very guided. You were abundant, you were financially wealthy, people looked up to you, that kind of thing. But right now you sort of feel like you're just battered and bruised and you just need to take a rest. This space, truly right here, what I personally am picking up here for you, pile 2, represents a space where you need to ultimately fill that brings you forth joy, that brings you forth happiness. I feel that wherever it is that you've come from here, pile 2, you were very successful. You had everything that you needed, and I feel that now you just sort of felt like it sort of drained you. You're no longer wanting that. I feel like there's something deep within you that is wanting to be lit up right here with this 8 of Pentacles, which is why we have the blank space, right? Something that needs to be filled. I feel that you have a strong desire to work on something, to become a master of something. This could be moving in a very different direction than where you've originally come from in your career. And I feel that this, whether you're coming from something in corporate America, now you're being pushed towards writing. Because I feel like the one thing that stands out to me the most in this particular card right here with this 8 of Pentacles is going to be the books with the quill, the pen here. So maybe for you, pile 2, some of you are really being drawn to creatively write, or to start that blog, or to write that book that you've sort of been guided to do, but you've sort of been holding off on it. I feel that you ultimately have to make a choice. I feel that you feel yourself that you're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place because you're unsure of where this is going to lead you. You have an idea of where you want to go, but you're afraid that it might not lead you there. And I feel that ultimately what Spirit is telling you here is that you have to make a choice. You ultimately have to make a specific choice. Yes, so here we have one ring circus. So what this truly represents is that understand that no matter which direction you go in, no matter what you do here, you're not in this alone. You don't have to do all of the work. Even though you're in this space right now where you're sort of being protected, you're being grounded, you're needing to reflect on where you've come from to where you're going, and understand that, you can call in the guidance and the assistance all on your own. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Understand that you have a team that will support you, that will create passage for you, that will be able to lead you in the way that you need to go or where you're wanting to go, but you simply need to sort of get off of this high place and allow yourself to be embraced by others around you in your spirit team. So that is what this is truly representing. So I feel that Spirit's really asking you here, pile 2, to really allow them to come to the rescue and to help you build this new space for yourself. So here we have the Ice Queen. Yes, so I feel that you have these ideas and these inspirations that you're wanting to do. And I feel, now this is what's interesting, because this Ice Queen goes right here between this King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. This says that ideas are preserved, non-action, and entitlement. I want to ask you here, pile 2, if you have these ideas and these inspirations that you've truly been wanting to create, but you have taken no action on them. And I feel that maybe what's transpiring is that you're waiting for the right time. I feel that right now I feel that these ideas came up long ago and you've sort of put them on hold, right? And putting them on hold has truly sort of made things go dark and dormant with space, right? And so you're needing to really evaluate, not everything is I just sort of feel like I feel like where you are currently right now truly represents where you're meant to be, right? Like, don't sit back and think about all of the things that you didn't take action on or all the things that you didn't accomplish or didn't do, because that's not where you're meant to be. Yes. Okay. So we have the High Lady of Love and Compassion. This is about reverence, kindness, consideration. And it's a 1. So this is about a new beginning. What I want to point out here is that, where you were here, pile 2, is that you were in this place where you were very successful in what you were doing and you were loving that space, right? That space was giving you everything that you had. And I feel that now, because you sort of feel like you're in this dark space, you feel that all of your ideas are gone, right? And you sort of feel like, well, I can't do this now, so I don't know what else I need to do. And I feel that what Spirit's really saying is that you need to really look within yourself. You need to be kind to yourself. You need to be compassionate and considerate towards yourself. Really, truly love and honor yourself, especially in the space that you're in here, pile 2. You need to allow yourself to be in the space that you're in, even if it feels like it's moving very slow. And I said this earlier, I felt like you were just sort of being put on hold because you were in this space of needing to explore and truly identify what it is that makes your heart soar in order to allow you to bring that into a new beginning, right? Because this is something you're going to be working on, but ultimately you're going to have to make a choice here. So we also have message in a bottle. So I really feel that pay very close attention to the signs that Spirit is giving you here, pile 2. I feel that Spirit has been trying to communicate with you through many ways. It could be through individuals, it could be through numbers, it could be through passages, whatever it is. Allow them to come and assist you and give you the messages that I feel that they've been trying to communicate with you to truly help you get through where you currently are right now. We also have building blocks. Okay, this is important. I understand, and I want you to know here that because you start off at this blank space and this dark space where you sort of feel like nothing's happening, understand that this timeout, this space that you're in, is truly important, because what it's doing is it's building you a better solid foundation. It might not seem like that. It might seem like everything is falling apart, but I promise you it is not, pile 2. I feel that your shadow work here is to embrace where you are and recognize that where you are is truly helping you to move more towards something that is more loving and something that is more joyful and appealing to you than what you've currently been doing. This current space that you're in is really creating a better solid foundation for you. So now we're going to look at the advice that Spirit has for you. So the first card that we have is the initiation. I absolutely love this. So what this truly means here, pile 2, is that this dark space that you're in is really your rite of passage, right? And I feel that because you feel like you're stuck or you're not moving, understand that things will always get worse before they get better. When we go through an actual initiation, what that truly means is that we're crossing the threshold from one way of being to another way of being. Notice how everything around here is dark, which represents your dark space here, right? So you are going out of the dark. You are starting in the dark, and what is transpiring is that once you get past this, you're moving into the light. I absolutely love this for you here, pile 2. And next we have birthing a new age. Yes, we are actually in the midst of birthing a new age here, pile 2. And I feel that what this is truly saying is that you have to allow your own dreams and your own visions and allow yourself and embrace the process that you're in order to create something new and something magical for yourself. I feel that ultimately what is truly transpiring here for you in regards to your shadow work is that you might be going through a dark night of the soul process here, pile 2. But what I want you to truly understand is that when you can just go through it one step at a time and allow yourself to fully embrace it, you will come out of it, you'll come out of it so much better. You will be stronger. You'll have a better understanding of what you're currently going through, pile 2. And you will find that love and that compassion and that kindness. I feel that when someone actually goes through a dark night of the soul process, what is truly transforming is you are learning to love and embrace yourself through the process. It is the same process as a caterpillar goes when it actually goes into its chrysalis and then transforms into a butterfly. So pile 2, this is your message. I hope you were able to gain lots of wisdom and insight from this message. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys. Hi, pile 3. This is your pile on what Spirit wants you to know, what shadow work you need to accomplish, or what you're currently going through. All right, so let's go ahead and see what Spirit's message is for you. So right off the bat, we have abundance. Okay. Pile 3, I really feel that your shadow work actually has to do with your sense of self-worth, your sense of financial security. It has to do with abundance and prosperity. I really feel that is what your shadow work is going to be. So let's see what tarot cards we have for you. So we have the King of Cups in reversed with the Five of Wands. You're currently at the Fool with the Ten of Wands and an Ace of Swords. Okay, beautiful. All right, pile 3. So what I'm sort of picking up here is that your shadow work has to do with your sense of self-worth, your sense of abundance, your sense of financial security. You're currently in the space of needing to trust, and you're needing to sort of take a leap of faith. I feel that what's currently going on is there's a lot of friction and conflict, both emotionally and what is currently going on. Understand that because you're sort of not, because I feel like emotionally with this King of Cups in reverse, you're not in balance with your emotions here, pile 3. And I feel that you're allowing outside sources to sort of affect you emotionally. I feel that what you're sort of experiencing is all of this conflicting energy. This could be coming from outside sources. I really feel it is coming from outside sources, because I really feel that what Spirit's really wanting you to know is that when you can learn to identify and align yourself with the vibration and the emotion of being naturally abundant, naturally, self-worthy, you will be able to attain that. Okay. I feel that right now what's really going on is that you have all of these burdens, but Spirit is sort of bringing you to this clarity and this understanding that you need to trust this leap of faith. You understand that the reason why you're going through what you're going through, the burdens that you're currently experiencing here, pile 3, is because you're needing to recognize the patterns, the behaviors, what kind of story are you continuously telling yourself when it comes to your abundance and your prosperity, your financial security, the type of people that are in your life. You're needing to become very aware here with this Ace of Swords. And I feel that it's really bringing a lot of this stuff to light because you're needing to heal it. You're needing to fix it. So let's see. Yes, we have deep freeze. So what this truly represents is that maybe your assets, maybe you're sort of feeling like you're not actually gaining any financial abundance or any type of security of any kind. I really feel that everything's just kind of at a hold. It's at a standstill right now. And I feel that a lot of times when we experience that, it is because Spirit is really wanting us to truly understand. Because this 26 really reduces down when you add them together and it comes into an 8. 8 truly represents manifestation and abundance. It represents prosperity. What I'm truly see when I see an 8, I really look at it here, pile 3, from the perspective of an infinity symbol. And when I'm looking at the infinity symbol, what it truly signifies to me is that everything always comes full circle. Everything goes in, everything comes out. So understand here, Spirit is really pointing out that the energy that you are putting in to your sense of abundance and prosperity is conflicting with what you're wanting to bring in. So I feel that if you're wanting to bring in prosperity and you're wanting to bring in abundance, emotionally, you're not feeling that. And because you're not feeling that, that's why you feel that everything is sort of frozen, that it's not working for you, it's not moving, right? So you've created this non-movement here when it comes to actual abundance, that you're being asked to sort of jump in head first into a new way of being. And what Spirit's really wanting you to do is it's wanting you to flip the script here, pile 3. You need to let go. You need to surrender this belief or these perceptions that you have in regards to abundance, prosperity, materials, those kinds of things. Because Spirit's wanting you to see the light. Spirit is wanting you to be very clear about what it is you're really wanting, right? Because when we say that we want material abundance or when we want prosperity, but we feel like we're poor and we feel like we're lacking all the time, then the only thing that we're going to continue to see is what we feel. So it's important for you to get very clear about truly understanding where your insecurities lie when it comes to abundance and prosperity. So let's see, what else do we have here? Yes, the Ring Master of Scrutiny. So this is important here, pile 3, because what this is saying is that you need to have a little bit of discernment. You have to have a clear vision. It's important for you to understand the details of why you are experiencing what you're experiencing, right? So if that means that maybe you're, really looking into the details of what your spending habits are, or really looking in the fine details, understanding why you are in the situation that you are in, and then really exploring your beliefs that are associated with abundance. And I feel that when you can do that, when you can truly understand that, when you have a real clear vision of why you are where you are, why you believe what you believe, and you allow yourself to heal that, then all of this deep freeze and the lack of abundance and prosperity will come to an end here for you. Okay. Yes, so now we have the High Lord of Gratitude and Service, which is about selflessness, humility, and conscious action. What I love about this here for you, Pile 3, is that what Spirit is saying is that if you're wanting to bring in abundance, you're wanting to bring in prosperity, you have to truly allow yourself to be grateful. You have to be in flow of gratitude. I know that it can often be quite difficult and it can be quite hard for you to align with the vibration of gratitude when you are feeling a sense and you're lacking, you have a sense of lack that is going on. But what I need you to understand is that you have to come into a better understanding here with the Fool. A Fool is a very young energy. He is learning, right? And I feel that what you need to learn is you need to explore the depths of yourself and why you feel that you are lacking the things that you're truly wanting to bring in. When you can truly align to it from a perspective of being grateful for what you do have, when you can truly align to what you do have, the more gratitude that you bring into your life, the more you will begin to see of that. And what I want to point out here for you, Pile 3, is that if you are truly, feeling this lack of abundance and lack of prosperity, and that is truly what you're wanting to bring in, I feel that what you need to understand is the energy that you're truly seeking comes from a place of gratitude. It comes from a place of selflessness. Truly ask yourself, why do you why do you want the abundance? Why do you want the prosperity? Why do you want the abundance? Why do you want the prosperity? When you can truly ask yourself that and truly see it from a very loving, compassionate, grateful place, you'll be able to truly understand where you might need to work on. So here we have truth be told. Okay, this is important. I feel that what this is saying for you here, Pile 3, is that you need to seek the truth within yourself. I feel that a lot of times when we come from a place of lack here, we oftentimes feel that that the lack comes from outside sources, right? We can often point the blame at, maybe it's because our job doesn't give us enough money, or, it's because we are not getting a raise, or it's because the cost of living is so high. I feel that what you need to really do here is you need to explore the depths of yourself and truly come to a great understanding of the beliefs that you have associated around abundance and prosperity. Because with this card, what it's truly saying is that you have to understand and utilize your own wisdom and your own intuition and get to the heart of why you believe or why you feel the way that you feel, because the truth is that the answer could be something completely different for you. You might believe that it's one way, but it could totally be something completely different. So ultimately, something has to change here, and I feel that what has to change is your willingness to dig a little bit deeper. Yes, because serendipity, right? Remember, we have the High Lord of Gratitude and Service here, right? This is about compassion. It's about being grateful. Recognize that Spirit is really telling you, we can give you all of the serendipitous things that you're asking for, but you have to be open. You have to be open from a very loving, grateful place in order to see the signs and the serendipitous events that they're trying to give you. But I feel that if you're not open to it, if you're not willing to explore, and you're not willing to truly dig a little bit deeper, then you're not really going to see the signs that Spirit's really trying to give you. I feel that Spirit is really trying to communicate with you here on how to change your perception and your belief on being abundant and prosperous. And they're giving you signs, but you're completely oblivious to it because you're not actually connected in a heart space. I feel that you're more connected in a mental space, and you're only seeing it from a mental perspective here, pile 3. And so it's the reason why Spirit wants you to get back into your heart, wants you to get more heart-centered. So next we're going to look at the advice that Spirit has for you. And here we have starseed. Yes, what lights you up? So this is what's important. I feel that the message here when it comes to abundance and prosperity here, pile 3, is you have to come at it from a place of heart. You have to come at it from a place of conscious heart living. You know, what brings you joy? What brings you excitement? What lights you up? Those kinds of things. When you can truly align yourself with that, you'll begin to see all of the serendipitous events. Again, it's pointing back to this whole selflessness, you know, learning to come from a place of love and gratitude. And that is when you will start to see the money flow to you. You'll be able to see all of the abundant ways that you bring in more prosperity. Your next message is Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Okay, I feel that what this truly represents here for you, pile 3, is that I feel that all of the serendipitous events or synchronicities that Spirit has really been giving you, it's really been calling to you. And I understand here that I personally feel, okay, pile 3, that the lack of the way things have sort of been frozen up for you is merely because Spirit's been calling your attention that you need to go deep within, right? It's really about a deep exploration. It's a true understanding of your perceptions, your beliefs, the things that you have associated around abundance and prosperity. You know, we sometimes, when we are born, we grow up with these ideas and beliefs that are sort of pushed onto us by other people around us. It could be family, it could be a generational thing. This is where you're having to really explore here. And I feel that Spirit's really calling you. It's calling you because it's wanting you to go deep within. It's wanting you to explore and truly get in touch with your own inner wisdom and your own inner guidance here. So pile 3, this is your message. Your shadow work is to truly look deep within yourself and explore the depths of your beliefs when it comes to prosperity and abundance. So I thank you so much for joining me here, pile 3, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys. Hi, pile 4. This is your pile, and we are going to go ahead and get started. So this is going to represent what Spirit wants you to know about the shadow work that you still need to do. So let's see what Spirit's message is for you. So right off the bat, we have ghost. Okay. I sort of feel this is going to be in relation to, I feel like maybe, this is really interesting. So I feel that what this is truly representing here for you, pile 4, is that maybe there are some, beliefs that you have associated around not being valued, not being seen in your everyday. And I feel that what Spirit's message here for you and your shadow work is that maybe it's time that you learn to see yourself outside of the eyes of other people. So let's see what the Tarot has to say, what it needs to add here. So we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Page of Swords in reversed, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Okay, yes, all right. So I feel that this is truly representing some of you not being seen. I really feel that this is about you learning a little bit more about yourself and recognizing that you have sort of led your life based off of the expectations of other people. I feel like you're not really feeling like you're being valued or that you're being seen or that you're being heard. And I feel like you're wanting to basically set roots down in a new way of being. Like you're wanting to truly see yourself wholly and completely, but you're having a very hard time. I feel like you're having a very hard time with that because you're afraid of what you might actually find. You know, this is very interesting because I feel that you're a very loyal person, pile 4. I feel that you're very loyal. And you love to explore, you love to learn new things, but I feel that you sort of get up in your head. You get in your head a lot. And I feel that you allow your own thoughts to manipulate you in a way, which is why you feel like you're not being seen and why you're not being heard. And I feel that that's really rooted you, but it's not serving you. Like you're really rooted in that belief that you're not being seen, that you're not being heard, that you're not being valued. But what Spirit's really saying is that you need to turn away from that because I feel like it's internal. I feel like it all started when you were a lot younger. And I feel like your higher self is really trying to get you to see that you're the one that's sort of sabotaging yourself in this way. And maybe it's because you're not seeing yourself the way that you are, the way of who you are. You're not seeing yourself through your eyes here, pile 4. You're seeing yourself through the eyes of other people. So let's see. Yes. Okay. We have heal the ouch here. Now, 38 reduces down to an 11. And 11 is really about an awakening. And what I'm truly feeling here is that you are going through the beginning stages of a dark night of the soul, pile 4. One of the other piles was also going through a dark night of the soul process. I believe it was pile 2. So you're going to want to probably listen to that. If you sort of felt drawn to pile 2, you're going to want to listen to that as well. I really feel that what Spirit's really wanting you to understand here, pile 4, is that what you're currently going through is you're needing to heal these inner wounds that you yourself have sort of been putting on yourself. You've sort of been sabotaging yourself, manipulating yourself. I really feel that you see it as other people doing it to you, but that really isn't the case because what I'm clearly seeing is that it's self-inflicted. You're doing it to yourself. And I feel a lot of it stems from what maybe you might have been told when you were young growing up. So next we have the Spirit Whisperer. This is about divine guidance, higher knowing. Okay, this is about a balance of the mind, the body, and the spirit. I feel that a part of you knows that you tend to sabotage yourself. You tend to neglect yourself. You tend to really beat yourself up here, pile 4. And Spirit is sort of brings it up every time you sort of, beat yourself up or you sabotage yourself in some way. Spirit sort of brings it to your awareness, but you're not really doing anything about it. You were actually one of the decks that ended up getting more cards than all the other decks because they came out together. So let's see what additional things you've got. You got the Web Weaver here, which is about synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. Yes. Okay. What this truly represents here is that you have to come to the understanding here, pile 4, that the things that you constantly think, all of the actions and all of the behaviors that you constantly do, it is a cause and effect, right? Every action that we take causes a reaction. And I feel that's why you feel like you're not being seen and you're not being heard because you're not valuing yourself here, pile 4. The Web Weaver is really about the things that the story that we continue to tell. We're weaving that story every single day. So what story are you continuing to tell yourself every single day? Next, we have the River Queen. Yes, this is about flow. It's about letting go, allowing yourself to move naturally the way things are meant to flow. So I really feel here that what Spirit really wants you to understand here, pile 4, is that ultimately you need to let go of the anxieties and the fears, the judgment, the self-criticism that you have going on in your mind. It's not helping you. It's not going to lead you towards the success and the love and the compassion and the happiness that you're truly seeking. You know that. Like internally, I feel that you know that. So you have to be willing to let it go. So let's see what addition. Yes. Okay. We have regeneration. So this is a dark night of the soul process here, pile 4. And I really feel that what Spirit's saying is that all of these old patterns, all of these old beliefs that you have about yourself now need to come to an end. They need to come to an end because you are basically going through the rebirthing stage. There are the old parts of us that must die away in order for us to fully regenerate into a newer being, right? You're having to, and I feel that maybe the discontentment that you feel is the old. It is the old aspect of yourself that is truly dying away here, pile 4. And that's why you're feeling like, you know, it's why you're feeling the way that you're feeling, very discontented, very uncomforted. And it's because you're going through what I would call an ego death. There's a part of you that is dying. And so it's so that the new part of you can be born. And then we have fork in the road. Yes. So what this truly represents here is that you're being pushed into a new path, right? Now you're at this this place where, you know, the older part of you or the old aspect of you that no longer serves you is dying away and this new part of you is beginning. You're now going to ultimately get a choice, right? When you're at this fork in the road here, pile 4, what it's really saying is, do you want to go back to where you just came from? Are you going to continue doing the same patterns and the same things that you once did before? Or do you want to go in a new direction, someplace that has a little bit more light, a new experience, something new, right? I feel that what you're needing to experience is a sense of compassion, a sense of self-worth, and a sense of appreciation. But I feel that it needs to be appreciation from self. I feel that that's very important here. All right, let's see what advice Spirit has for you here. So first we have inner temple. Yes. So your first advice is that you need to set aside time, devotion to yourself. You need to embrace yourself in the journey that you're on here, pile 4. You need to set aside time to really dig deep within yourself and tune into your heart, because your heart is really ultimately going to be the place where you will learn to flow into that infinite love and wisdom. Next, we have unbound. Okay, this is about, yes, releasing old soul patterns, contracts, past lives. I really feel that because you are going through a dark night of the soul process here, pile 4, I really feel that the other thing combined with this is that you're healing generational trauma, which I think is the reason why it feels so intense for you right now. Because you're actually, you know, breaking the patterns from generations before you so that the people that come after you, so that your generations that come after you don't go through the same types of burdens, the same types of sufferings that you had to ultimately go through. And next we have transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Yes. Pile 4, you by far are the one that is the most intense. This dark night of the soul process is a lot more intense for the simple fact that it is sort of transforming you and your generational line. This is like deep, intense work that is going to take some time for you to truly allow yourself to heal from that. That is your main preface right here, right? Healing that ouch and really allowing yourself to just be present in the moment and embracing the change that is coming at a deep level for healing the generational line. So pile 4, your shadow work is truly about learning to see yourself through your own eyes, and learning to embrace who you are at the core. It's also about changing the story, recognizing that you are taking on a very big task by healing a generational line, generational trauma. So I hope that you were able to gain lots of wisdom and insight here, pile 4. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.